Mineta. Now this guy is the lowest of the low. He's the weakest link in class 1A. But he sticks around because certain people in class don't mind him. He likes females a lot, but he's also a guy who's, he has these sticky grapes. Yeah, they stick to things. Useful for like climbing buildings, useful for keeping people stuck to it. I don't know what his quirk's called, but that's what he is. And he's some short boy. He's some small boy in the classroom. They understand that's Mineta and he plays games with girls. He likes to look up skirts and shit like that. Um, and not, study in class and shit like that too. But like he, still tries and he's like, I might be weak, but I'm trying, I'm trying I'm trying to become a hero just like everybody else. I understand death was kind of something, but he is the lowest of the low. But he still support is what I'll call him. He can stick people to these like, purple balls that he has that are like sticky. I don't know what, these are, but he's like great boy. I think is his name. I don't know what his hero name is. I forgot. But I know his name's Mineta, and he likes to, look up female skirts and not do his work in class. And I know, if he's with the right people, he's good support. But that's all he is. These balls are good for helping him climb buildings. You know, and I think he can like create an endless supply of these things unless he gets tired. But knowing this, I'll tell you about Mineta. 72 for his strength, 75 for his speed, a 72 for his durability, a 72 for his endurance, 74 for his intelligence, and a 77 for his experience, 76 for his close skills, and 78 for his range skills, 75 for his recoup, and a 75 for his hacks. Overall power score, though, for this boy is a 74.6. And that's in season 1. Does he get better? Um, yeah, but, he's still, Mineta. People know him as, not the most powerful number of class 1A. At least I do. I'm like, the other people, in class are better than he is. Um, but he's funny or he's good for people who like him. But I don't really care for the boy that much. But he's useful when he's around the right people and if he's calls doing his job. You know, stick people to that shit and other things. But that's Mineta. Be cool, calm corner.